So we'll see if I can talk over the stitching. I bought some designs last night. Of course, they're having some sales. I love anything with hearts in it, so I got this beautiful heart design. It's called Signed, Sealed, and Delivered from Urban Elements. So there she is, just stitching beautifully. If I can come off to the side, a little bit of things that I was testing yesterday. I've already advanced a little bit, but there's a little bit of a whole cloth that I designed when I was on the plane. So of course with my simulator, right, I can quilt anywhere. And we got some yuck strings right here, but I was also trying some designs that have a lot of straight lines. And of course, our technique is to stitch from right to left. So let me just kind of go up here so you can see that's an edge-to-edge pattern that was only curvy lines. So we stitched from right to left, left to right, connected. We tried both styles of needles. We tried fast, we tried slow. All kinds of things just to test out the whole right to left stitching phenomenon. You know, people say it can't be done. It can. It absolutely can. And she is handling it beautifully. So it's quiet here in the testing room today. Corey is behind me. She just got in, and her and I are going to work together a bit more on the machine today. But I am absolutely in love. I wish I could put her in my suitcase and take her back to Florida with me. Stay tuned, much more to come. It's MK, bye-bye. Hey everyone, it's MK. Hey, here I am once again, day number 2, doing some additional testing on this beautiful machine that I'm already so in love with. But they're getting ready to take this off the table and move it upstairs to the recording studio. So we're gonna be taking this up there so that this afternoon we can do some more content creation and photos and the like with Brianne. They're amazing marketing person here at Handi Quilter. But I thought since I have my hands on it here in this space, I would just show you a couple of things that I'm already in love with. And speaking of Brianne, she just like walked in the door. Hey! Hold that thought, because while the team is here, I'm gonna just stop and get some photos, okay? Be right back. All right, well, I thought what I would do first is just give you kind of a couple of my first favorite takeaways from the things that they have done to improve the machine. So let's start at the ground level. So over on the left-hand side of this glorious Gallery 3 frame with the lift system are the controls for the lift. Now, because this machine is a bit deeper already, right, than the Infinity that I have, this is a couple or 3 inches deeper. And so I can already see myself in my studio being able to use that lift system to maybe make the table a little bit lower than I normally would, just for loading purposes. For me, a little bit shorter in stature, the higher the frame is for me, the harder it is to reach towards the back of the frame. But a couple of pushes of the button, I can lower that frame down a little bit, and I can just bend over and reach a little bit further to the back. Also, any of you who have any sort of mobility issues, maybe you need to just sit a little bit to do some of the work, you can just lower that frame down, just sit, and it makes it a bit more comfortable for you just to do that. Speaking with the frame still, I love that it's gonna give you much easier access to the bobbin case area. Just raise it up a little bit, and you don't have to be, you know, bending over under there, sweeping it out, blowing it out, oiling, whatever you're doing. So the lift, they have really put a lot of work into this beautiful Gallery 3 frame. Okay, let's talk about the machine. And I will drop some pictures, some stills, because you're over there and I'm over here. I love the way that they've put the power button right on the front of the machine. It's really cool how they've put the lighting behind it, so the logo just kind of comes through the front. It's really beautiful. Okay, another really huge takeaway that I absolutely love is that they have put a manual tension dial for the Infinity 28. Now, on the other side, it still has our automatic tensioner. I love that thing. But a lot of folks who may be upgrading from the other machines, the Amara family machines, even Avante family, they are used to having a manual tensioner. So either side, however you want to set the tension, it's really, really easy for you to do now on the Infinity. Another takeaway, just looked over, I saw my USB stick in here, brought that with me. This machine has been redone. There are no external USB hubs that you have to use. It's all gonna be done through the tablet. There's extra ports here, making it very easy for you, just like any other tablet or your laptop. You're just gonna use the ports on the tablet right there. Just work with your designs that you're porting maybe back and forth from your laptop, or you work in simulation, right? So I love that. Okay, another thing, they've done some work on the handlebars, and they have made them more like the Amara family machines. They've made the controls really easy and accessible. They've made the levers a little bit bigger so that you can access them. You can put the handlebars in any position that is comfortable for you. I absolutely love that. Okay, another thing that is new, it's just been introduced on the Amara family machines as well, is this little lever up here on the outside of the machine, and that is the laser light adjustment mechanism. So if your laser light is a little bit off, up till this point you would have to crack the machine open with a technician and be able to adjust that laser light. Now, if it's a little bit off, you can put it right on, or you can change it rather, right with this little mechanism on the machine. Okay, that probably the biggest wow. I am so very excited about the new foot attachment mechanism and the ability to use either just your regular universal sewing machine needles or the long arm needles that of course we've been using for many years. So I'm still kind of getting the hang of how that mechanism works, but I can tell you it's glorious just to be able to switch those feet in and out. I've got a picture here that I'm dropping of the new feet, and if you look real closely, there is something that's been added to the internal hole of those plastic feet. Yep, take another look at it. They have been reinforced in the middle. So we'll talk much more about that as I get into my own training videos once I'm back in Florida, but that is a huge improvement to the feet. Okay, well, like I said, they're gonna come in here in a few minutes and they're gonna cart this baby upstairs to the recording studio. We're gonna do some work up there. I'm just thrilled to be working with Brianne and the entire team here at Handi Quilter this week. It is just one of the places in my world that just makes me so happy. It's so exciting. The place is beautiful. Of course, there's always quilts up. The people are so friendly. Zach, our new CEO, he just has incredible ideas for the company. There's even some things coming down the path that I can't really talk about right now, but as soon as it hits the airwaves on Handi Quilter Marketing and all of their social media sites, you can be guaranteed it'll hit ours as well. So the cat is out of the bag. What I was speaking about there was the release of the new Fifth Avenue Blue Amara 24. We saw one of the first prototypes on the floor when we were at Handi Quilter in November of 25. We got ours. They sold through very quickly. What a fun surprise that was, and how lucky to get the first sneak peek at this beautiful limited edition machine. And there is just a plethora of stuff in the works to keep Handi Quilter the best in the business. All right, well, that's all I got for you right now from the testing area here at Handi Quilter headquarters in North Salt Lake City to you. It's MK. Happy quilting. Bye-bye.